And welcome back dito po sa Sports All In. So finally, we have settled that rugby is totally different.
It's
Actually,
sport.
it's American football. No?
It's American.
What I was asking Coach kanina was like, basketball, well, truly is popular, but you know, it's not the same as in other European countries or even ASEAN countries that we have here. It's always going to be football, soccer, right? But American football is something else, and basically from the size of some of the people that you have there in Guam, they're really big.
Oh yes, they are.
They're not only tall, but they're big.
They're wide.
I know the whole experience there. But I think the large number of tourists that you have there in Guam are mostly Japanese.
Actually, on the rise now is Korean, believe it or not.
Ah, okay. The Koreans
Korean
are
has
fast
come up.
catching up.
Yes, yes.
For sure, for sure.
I think Japanese is now looking to Philippines, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah, according
Okay.
to our GVB reports, the Guam Visitors Bureau, a lot
Even
of
they
Japanese
have
are
this
there.
travel advisory, travel ban to the Philippines. As long as you don't go.
Go to Mindanao area.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, that's far. That's like 2 hours and a half from Manila by plane. So don't worry.
Yes, yes. There are just some parts of the Philippines which is not actually, well, it's not exactly a tourist spot. Even if it's like peaceful there in Marawi, it's not exactly one of those places here in the Philippines that the tourists can go to and have a real great time.
Right.
Anyway, but Guam is like, wow, everywhere you go there, I mean, beach is like
It's a little Hawaii.
everywhere.
Little Hawaii.
Everywhere. That's the fun part about Guam, and not only that, it's just a few hours away from Manila,
Right.
and you can also shop there.
No tax.
No tax.
No
No
tax.
tax, yeah.
Taxes are included, right?
The only thing that's actually has got me worried when I went to Guam is like the food there is like kind of expensive because
Yes.
it's like it came
Yeah,
from
it's US.
Yeah.
US.
Everything's from US.
Everything's from US.
Everything's from
yes,
US.
that's right. But SM is still there.
Yes.
SM is
yes,
still
they
there.
are. They're still there.
That's not from US.
From the Philippines.
Only in the Philippines.
Nakita ko yun, yung SM doon, talagang sila pa lang po yung ano eh, yung SM of old dito, na talagang tumutugtog pa yung theme song.
Paano
Here at SM.
They got it. Oh, hindi. Galing kami SM kahapon eh. Tinugtog yun. I told him, you know that song? You know that song? Yeah. I was still a little kid when it was playing. Then Bailey's was singing it. Here at SM, we got it. Oh,
Yes. Oh, pero balikan na muna natin yung basketball. So, what are we looking forward to? And the kids actually who are getting more and more involved into the sport of basketball. I mean, like the parents, the whole community there, how are they responding to it?
Our community there, they're starting now at the lower levels. We didn't have that, which is now kind of good. They're catering to the younger kids.
Age bracket was like.
Age bracket, they're starting at 5, 6, 7 years old.
Okay.
In the past, it's been always middle school.
Yeah.
You know, they had this different mindset. But now, I guess the national team has started to integrate in the
Yeah.
younger levels.
Very good.
I think, as a matter of fact, as we speak, our national team is here.
the Guam national team is here.
Is
Playing different games with our collegiate UAP teams.
Mm-hmm.
So this, of course, they're preparing for the what tournament?
Oceania is
The
next
Oceania
one.
tournament. The
Oceania.
next step for they also play for the FIBA something.
Yes, yes.
FIBA tournament. So they played against Australia and every other team. So New Zealand. So they're preparing for that. Like us, preparing for FIBA Asia.
Asia, Oceania na nga ang dalawa
Yeah,
sa atin.
that's
Yes.
true. That's true.
And that's going to be, sabi nga ng iba, oh, nadagdagan pa tayo na magpapahirap sa Asia,
Yeah, alam mo
Oceania.
yung sinasabi ni Coach Florence no, na dito sila nagsisimula sa baba ngayon, tapos pataas. You know, they're starting their program from an early age now
Yeah.
and going up because usually they play international competition at the age of juniors, which is like a senior high school, wherein like 18 years old under 16, 17, 18 years old. That's why if I'm trying to arrange a tournament for the middle school, like 14, 15 years old, they don't have. So we're working on that. Last year we've been trying, hopefully next year, but there are paperworks. Guam is a U.S. territory.
Yes.
So the rules there are completely different from other countries.
course.
So it's kind of complicated to secure other papers when it comes to the young kids. So that's one aspect of running a program that's hard for them. So hopefully they can find ways to make it easier for them to get approval from the government, from the parents, and of course the funds also. Maybe we can share also how you do your fundraising and what the players does before going here, because it is not paid by the school.
Oh, really?
It is not paid by the school.
Okay.
It's not paid by the government. Just like last tournament in boys tournament, I think I had six Guam teams in Lukban, and it was all paid by themselves.
Correct.
So it's like a program in Philippines. Like PYD goes to Guam, it's the same scenario. But there are ways on how they were able to raise funds, which is also good for the kids, because they tend to be more independent and reliable. So, Coach, can you just explain it to them?
Yeah, well, for our trip, we need to start early. We always start before season. We do, with the permission of the school, we get our fundraising. That includes car washes.
Okay.
That includes food sales. That includes in-house, when we have our games, then we're able to sell goods like hamburgers or stuff like that. And that's how we actually, again, come about with our monies. Any shortfall is normally covered by the parents, which, we don't want to touch that as much as possible. So for any Guam team coming over, that's what we do. Solicitation, we can't do that. So we try to find means how to do this. And then we do they call it scratch cards.
Yeah.
You scratch the card, and if it says $2, then you pay $2, and that's what we use towards our
So
fundraising.
it's like a punishment. It's a game. Hey, there's a scratch card here. You scratch it, $5. I lost. Here's a $5.
There's your $5.
Something like that. You scratch it. That's a date with Baileys.
Oh,
it's nice. If it's a girl. The problem is it's a boy. Baileys will say, "Oh, don't scratch it! Don't scratch it!" That's Johnny, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, Baileys will scratch his head. Oh man.
Baileys, you have to scratch your head?
No comment. No, we gotta play that game, Carlo.
Yeah.
So two of you, Baileys and you, will have a scratch card, but we'll make sure it's all girls.
All right.
Not to be pretending like girls.
Yeah.
118-93, natapos na. San Miguel winning over Blackwater.
Segway.
But, no, we're live. We're live.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say. We do this show, it's always live. On Facebook. Yeah, ayan. So, our show lasted 19 points.
Now we're covering the game.
Ano nga ba yung susunod na game? Anyway, we're still talking about Guam basketball.
Right.
So, the involvement. Now, how were you able to connect with Coach Bujing and in both ways?
Actually, it was one of our colleagues. He actually coaches with me in the GW girls team. That was John Lujan.
Okay.
And we came across, and Coach Bujing, he says, "Hey, they have a tournament in Lukban. You want to try and put in the boys?" I said, "Sure, why not?" So that's about 2 years ago. And when I finally met Coach Bujing, I was like, "Hey, man, this guy looks really mean." And
He's on top like a commissioner, Chito Narbasa. Come, Chino.
come to know him
Okay.
as I started to talk to him. Wow, man, this guy is pretty down to earth, and I think I can work with him. And the relation just happened there. Whenever I asked him a question, the response was quick. I can work with that. He was straightforward with things that I asked him, and how's the tournament, what's gonna go on, how much are we gonna have to pay, and all this kind of bit. Don't worry about it right now. Let's get your team settled, and we'll go from there. If you haven't been to Guam for a tournament, when you come there, I believe they're the same.
Okay.
You go there, hospitality-wise,
Yes.
you'll be accommodated for as well.
Kailan mapunta niyo ng Guam?
That will be next year, like January or February.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sama mo ako sa sponsors.
Oh, yes.
Mga sponsor pa.
Hanap sponsor. Pagkitin mo na.
Mga sponsors natin, Hook Up, Boss Jay Lucero, si Dylan Ababu, thank you
Si
for
Dylan
that.
Ababu.
Ma'am Susan C dito sa
Regent.
Regent.
Yes.
Yes. At si
Boss Neri.
Boss Neri kanina, no?
American Bullies.
Ano yun? Ang hirap
SKI,
na-pronounce.
hirap na pronounce ang apelido ni
Anyways.
Pongasi ata, Pongasi.
Pomasi.
Oo.
Yan, no?
Oh,
So, mega
yan,
sardines.
mega sardines.
Mega sardines.
Of course, our snacks for today.
Ay, yung buddies natin.
Buddies
ano,
Pancit
Pancit
Lokban.
Lokban.
Si Boss Ross Garcia nandiyan, naghihintay sa iyo yung regalo niya. Dalawa na yun.
Yes.
Dalawa na
Thank you
ngayon
very
yun.
much. Nagbagong buhay na ho ako eh. Anyway, we're still gonna be taking a break and we're still gonna be talking about basketball in Guam and basketball in the Philippines and what's going to happen next sa pagbabalik po ng Sports All and #Sai.